What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15, and we are back with Season 3 of Wazzou. We're going to be taking on the Duke Blue Devils here at home under this new high-powered offense. We have some coordinator changes, which we're going to take a look at, and then the schedule. Just taking a look at coaching abilities. We obviously still have our glorious head coach, Drew Bledsoe. We assigned Mark Cunningham, been pretty decent here with strategist, tactician, and recruiter. And then we had the biggest signing of all the offseason for Wazzou only. Lincoln Riley left USC with 3 years left on his deal to come be the defensive coordinator of this Wazzou team. Now, it would be the biggest signing in the dynasty, except UNLV did sign Kirby Smart to be their defensive coordinator. So that'll be interesting to see if we do have to play them this year. For whatever reason, I'm blanking. We do, week 9. That'll be interesting to see how that goes. So we'll start off with Duke, Kansas at home, Washington, Toledo on the road, Houston, Cal, North Carolina at home, on the road at Maryland, UNLV, home against South Carolina and Iowa State, and then finish it on the road at Oklahoma State. The conferences were realigned a little bit here heading into year 2. If you remember, Wazzou was in the American last year. We have now Houston, Duke, Tulane, SMU, Oregon State, Boise State, Colorado, Cincy, Mississippi State, Boston College, Kansas State, San Diego State, who is looking to return, probably not at San Diego State, Cal, a new user, Memphis, East Carolina, and Purdue. Fun fact about the Cal user, he's the guy that always makes bets against Wazzou during his time commentating. Of course, you know him as Schlizzy, aka Jared. And then in the Big 12, we have UNLV, Texas Tech, Toledo, Arizona State, Washington, Utah, Baylor, TCU, South Carolina, Washington State, Arizona, North Carolina, West Virginia, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, and Maryland. So let's go ahead and hop on into our game here in just a second. Duke will be wearing the all whites, while your Wazzou Cougars will wear the we'll go anthracite, as we always like to do for whatever reason. We're going to go ahead and join the party with the boys. Get some commentating potentially. One of the boys is a little pissed about how his game went, so we'll see how that goes. But until then, as always, enjoy.
Probably not.
Well, if y'all want to commentate, y'all are welcome. If not, understand.
I'm kind of working something out with Lou right now.
Alright. Well, Jared, what's your bets on against Wazzou this game?
Oh, obviously, who are they playing?
We have Duke. We know he's taking Duke.
Duke is covering, bro. They're like plus 4.5. I'm taking that.
Only plus 4.5? You mean minus 4.5?
Nah, they're plus 4.5.
Interesting.
Nice.
They are 15th ranked coming into Wazzou.
Oh, they're 15th ranked? Never mind, they are minus 6.5.
What an absolute steal of a line by Drew, taking them at plus 4.5.
Yeah, man.
What were the odds? Plus 460?
I didn't think Duke was good. I'm gonna be real.
No, it's because they sim so well every year. And the way that the conferences were, I'm pretty sure he wrecked the ACC last year and just allowed Duke to be good.
I'm just gonna let him sim my game against Louisville.
I respect that. That way it's in the hands of God. Or the sim gods. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Quishon Brown. By the way, the Penguins scored. Let's fucking go.
I don't care about the Penguins.
Yeah, but I hate the Rangers so fucking much. Potentially.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating because I should have won that game.
Well, I mean, what's the overall discrepancy between you and Louisville?
6 spots in the ranking. As
No, I
Duke
meant
is
overall.
going to have a huge play. What do you mean?
Like team overall. Like 89 versus 81 or something?
Fucking hell.
Because I was going to say, if it's pretty close, you actually have
81 versus 79.
you have a good chance of winning.
Whatever happens, happens.
Alright.
Yeah.
He also beat them by like 40 last year.
Yeah, I did, but I also had a better offense because I had a fast receiver.
This is true.
And that is going to be complete on the under route. Another first down for the Blue Devils. Micah Alejado at quarterback. I will. It's more entertaining than watching the Toledo offense, I'll tell you that much. That Toledo defense looks nice, though. They didn't restart it. It's gonna get simmed. Yeah, I think that's better. I think it's better to just sim it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they
We'll
get the win,
see.
honestly.
Put in the Duke playbook so that I win because my playbook is good.
You won't. No balls.
I won't. No, I don't switch playbooks. And that is going to be a deep ball knocked away. 4th down incoming. But, yeah.
57 yarders. This
I mean,
is
these
definitely
refs
made.
don't know a fumble, so I don't think they know pass interference either. Yeah, these
Oh my
are
God, he
ACC
missed.
refs, and he is going
Let's
to
go.
miss that field goal. Had the power, not the accuracy. You know.
It's huge. We get to see new transfer from Washington, Damon Williams.
Fucking dog shit.
He might be, but we are looking.
I'm not saying that the quarterback is dog shit, by the way. I'm saying there will be user input errors.
Potentially, but it should be better than Ryan Brown.
Ryan Williams will keep it on the RPO, and that'll get a nice gain there.
Oh, fuck.
And that is exactly what I'm talking about with this error. That is going to be picked off.
Jesus.
Just didn't even see the linebacker.
That was bad. That was really bad.
You gotta wonder, Jared, what the hell was he seeing out there?
He was seeing ghosts. Looking like Sam Darnold.
Yep. And it doesn't matter the quarterback, we are still going to see interceptions galore.
But you better stay on sides.
Does not matter because the run goes the
Jesus.
other way, and it's going to be about a 16-yard gain and another first down for the Blue Devils. They have the ball inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal coming up. And this is not going the way the Cougars envisioned in their home opener. As the RPO, he's going to make a man miss and get down to the 3-yard line. Micah Alejado is just absolutely cooking, the dual threat junior out of Duke University. Line up 2 tight ends to the left. And they are going to hand that ball off, and that is going nowhere. Just a huge hole for the Mike linebacker to go through. Markel Dennis with the stop. Seeing a little gun doubles action, and the quarterback is going to get brought down. The guard could not hold his block, and Levi Brockenmeyer with the sack. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter in an absolute snooze fest of a game. 0-0 is the score.
Drew, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
You are not a commentator. Why are you using a commentator voice? Go get down in the booth and coach. Get out of my booth.
I was just going to say that this might be the first ever scoreless first quarter by Wazzou.
Well, I have a color commentator for that, and Duke misses another field goal. They might as well just go for it.
What is happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the cackling of the Wazzou coach. They have again hacked our feed.
This is becoming
every time we are at Washington State Stadium, they seem to tap into our feed to give unnecessary inputs.
I'll go back to the field. I literally have this man yawning.
I mean, have you seen your offense? Even my offense is a little bit better than this. Come on now.
Defense standing strong, though.
Not really. More like Duke's kicker is just dog shit.
I don't know, man. Something about Wazzou's communication just absolutely sucks. Tell the NCAA to not investigate.
It would be funny every time you have an away game, you actually don't talk at all. And the quarterback is going to roll to his right and throw it away. Yeah.
Wasn't home field advantage.
I mean,
didn't talk
really
against
a
Houston.
home field advantage at this stadium. And he is running for his life. He's going to have to throw it away again, and it's going to bring up 4th and 10. Normally aggressive coach will see what they do here. And as expected, they do the absolutely brain-dead decision of going for it on their own 34 with 10 yards to gain. Maybe looking for Cheese, but Cheese is not available as that ball is going to be picked off. Predetermined it based on the route coverage, but did not see the linebacker again sitting there, or the DB sitting there. My bad. School of the deaf as well, because I mean that just can't hear shit on the field. Slides to his left in the pocket, and that is almost intercepted. A horrible decision by Alejado. Markel Dennis drops it, the freshman. And underbettors are really enjoying this defensive struggle here as the handoff goes to the right. He makes a man miss, picks up about 6, brings up 3rd and 4, and you got to think with the 2 missed field goals already, they need to get this first down. Alejado's got 2 wide receivers to his left, halfback to his right. He's dropping back, he's taking off, and he is going to get that first down and pay the price, but holds on to the ball. Micah Alejado showing that dual threat ability. He gets an easy first down. This game really is putting you to sleep.
It really is.
We saw a lot more offensive fireworks in the UCLA-Cal game.
However, that was one-sided.
Does not matter. Fireworks are fireworks. Points are points. I don't think Washington State could in their life.
Well, I think we did last year, actually.
Yeah, well,
actually, it was 3. It was 3. That makes it even worse. I lied.
Last year is last year.
This is true.
Yeah,
New defense.
You threw like 7 picks that game, buddy.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Already thrown 2 today. After hyping up the new quarterback.
I don't think I can throw 7 today.
Oh, never say never, and that is going to be down inches away. 3rd and goal. Can Duke finally punch their ticket in? They line up for the quarterback sneak. And they are going to be short. And you wonder what they're going to do here as a timeout is called by Washington State.
Nope, 2-minute warning.
No, 2-minute warning. I couldn't see because somebody was mashing through the button. Yeah, they line up to... The AI is stupid, dude. And the kick is going to be missed because the AI does not know how to aim from this close. To be fair, I don't know why the Washington State coach is laughing. We can roll the take on their kicking issues over the first 2 years of this new coach's tenure.
But I've also learned not to kick the ball.
Yeah, in college, if you miss a field goal, the ball gets, and you're inside like the 20, the ball gets set at the 20. It's a touchback. And
because I don't miss.
Right. Yeah.
I'm that short.
That's another thing. And he's gonna drop back and throw. He's got a man tightly covered, but comes down with the catch. Greg Bordeaux. He's a vertical threat, but he got absolutely 0 separation there. And they're gonna run the speed option again. That is going to get them 5 yards. The gimmicks have returned, folks. We are so back. You just gotta wonder, like, when is Washington State's luck going to run out? That is a good pick up there on 3rd and 1. They are gonna run hurry up here with time ticking down. 50 seconds left in the half. Williams, he's rolling out to his right. He doesn't really have anybody, and he's gonna have to throw that away before he takes a really bad sack. Damon Williams, 2 of 8, 11 passing yards and 2 interceptions. I have seen players get benched for better performances. He is not good. And he is going to have a man come through on the crosser. Duke was just sitting in a zone. That is going to be caught. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. He takes advantage of a horrible defensive play call. Does not read the RPO. That is going to be a 3-yard loss and a timeout. 6 seconds remain. This brother cannot read. And that is also not open. He does not know how to read these linebackers. 3rd and goal, 4 seconds left. Yeah, he's lucky that they didn't catch that, or else that would have been... They would have had to burn a timeout. What the fuck is that guy on the edge doing, by the way? Why did you send a guy in motion? You had the inside leverage. Why did you send a guy in motion?
To throw that.
And he's going to throw it in
bad decision. Jesus Christ.
That's why I said, why did you put him in motion? The person that was covering him had already had inside leverage. Once you shifted in motion, now the DB had outside leverage. Absolutely insane. What is the coaching doing to this quarterback? As that is going to bring the half to a close, 0-0. You know, we would like to apologize to the audience for this absolute display of atrocious football from both sides. You have Duke not knowing how to kick a field goal, and Washington State not knowing how to read a defense. Oh my
It's alright there, colorless commentator.
No, you are very colorless, my buddy. You're Italian. That is still white. Last time I checked, unless you are full. That is still white. Don't make me pull out the Peter Griffin chart, buddy. You will be cooked.
Oh, shit. Not the Peter Griffin chart.
The Peter Griffin race chart. Yes, Sicily is technically, yes, I know. But not anymore. There is a lot of history behind that we will not get into on this channel. you can go educate yourself on an actual channel that does that. I would recommend it. I would definitely recommend educating yourself. And that is going to be a deep shot, and he's going to be incomplete. This quarterback cannot throw the ball down the field, it seems. And they are actually going to punt the ball away. This might be a first in Washington State history. Ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, normally I will fucking shill to like, comment, and subscribe, but please do not like this video, do not subscribe, and do not comment. This video is trash. This game is trash. Honestly, I will. Well, they're horrible. We know this. They don't perform in the playoffs. And he's going to try and shoot the inside handoff. It was an RPO. Very undisciplined defending here from the Cougars. But the story of the day is Duke's getting the ball down the field. They can't push the ball into the end zone. This is even worse. They are feeling desperate because this offense is just putting them at risk.
Somehow.
They might have gotten recruits and transfers. We will see if that continues as the swing pass goes absolutely nowhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is kind of slow. And he somehow doesn't get tackled, completes the pass. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. And it looks like Duke might be going for this one. You know, having missed 3 kicks, they might not trust their kicker.
Rightfully so.
I would agree here. You need to get points on the board. But he's dropping back. He had a lane, but he fires. He has it complete. It's a first down. Apparently, he could have just stepped up and gotten the first down. There was nobody in the middle of the field. But he definitely wanted to pad his stats, and he's going to try and pitch that little too late. But the running back is aware and falls on the football. That could have been a disaster for the Blue Devils.
Star wide receiver for Duke is injured as well.
We do not care. He will be back.
More than likely.
And he's going to break that tackle. Micah Alejandro, 104 yards. This is looking very Squirts-esque on the stat line. And the offense is looking very much like a Kevin Patullo offense, if you ask me. Micah, he's going to take off, he's going to fire, and that's going to be picked off. He had 2 receivers there, and he threw it to the one player in red. Xavier Squires with the interception. Quite possibly, if you look at their record books, there is nobody that you would recognize in those record books. No elite NFL talent in those record books. That doesn't necessarily mean they haven't produced NFL talent. Cam Ward did somehow go to this school. Yeah. Oh my God, no chicken nuggets. That's not good. They don't have an oven? How are you supposed to microwave your chicken nuggets if you don't have an oven? Honestly, like, who would want to go to this school? The facilities are not good. The
chicken nuggets are bad for you. They do not sell them here at Washington State.
Well, we're at a football game. Guess what? No food that gets sold to you at a football game is going to be good.
This is true.
What's up?
Jalen Hurts.
Coy Detmer. That was a good pool, though.
Nick Foles.
Mark Sanchez. No, I know he didn't. He went to USC. I just wanted to be topical. And, you know, stick a knife in someone.
Jesus.
Hey man, topical humor. What's his name?
What
Is
an
someone
absolute
currently on the
snooze
team?
fest.
Was he on the team in the last 3 years? He was definitely a, he's one of those weird backups. He got traded though, right? Fuck, I have a name in mind. He was like a cult dude, like, people loved him.
I thought you were going to say he was a cult leader.
Nah. Oh, it's Gardner Minshew. Yeah, I mean, that works. I think he didn't get traded. I think he just left.
I think it's the last 3 years.
Drew Bledsoe.
Yes. And if you understand how the dynasty works, Drew Bledsoe is actually coaching this Washington State team.
He is, in fact, coaching this team, technically.
You would think he would know
coach.
You would think he would know how to teach quarterbacks how to play.
And this is going to bring up 4th and 6. Wazzou has a chance to take the lead, but they have to kick a field goal. The kick is away, and it just sneaks in.
Good Lord, what is his power?
Does what Duke cannot. This is such a sad game. Coy Detmer. Ripien? Yeah, Rippin. Mark Rippin. He was not an Eagles quarterback.
Maybe
though.
this Damon Williams.
It was? Oh, I was thinking of the other Rippin. The one that was more recent, I think, right? Yeah.
Maybe the Eagles will select Damon Williams out of Wazzou this year.
They definitely won't. I think even Hurts gives better production than this.
Yeah, but you don't mind having him for a few backup years.
Nah, but Hurts will probably be on. Yeah.
Even then, it still might be questionable.
I mean, the Eagles were trying to take Shedeur Sanders, so maybe. He's gonna beat John Bon Jovi. Is gonna take him. Does his soul still exist? 3-0, bro. This is yo. I'm putting belt on this team. They are ass. Yo, this is horrible. And they have a man down the field, and that is gonna fall incomplete. Great play there by AJ Davis. Why are you punting the ball with 3 minutes left? Down 3. I didn't even realize we were in the 4th quarter. This game has been so fucking boring. Yeah, honestly. I might too. They might trust Wazzou's quarterback to throw a pick. And they're going to run a speed option. There's nothing there. They've seen that play way too many times. Duke is going to call a timeout there. I kind of get that. But now, yeah, but I mean, I like to see points too. And will these guys get set in time? They get set for a full second. Another man goes in motion. And they're going to hand it off on the jet sweep. And we all know that that play does not work. Yeah. And it is going to be 4th and, what was that? 4th and 10. They're going to go for it. Might I remind them that they are up 3 and in Duke field goal range. They do not need to go for this, but they choose to anyways. And that is going to be intercepted. Wazzou State, the coach needs to be fired. I will say it right now. That is the worst decision I have ever seen in my life. 4th and 10 in your own territory. And now Duke just needs a few yards to sneak into field goal range to just tie the game. I also overheard a student in the student section say words that I cannot repeat on this channel or in life. And that ball is almost intercepted. 6 seems like too many. I think we might be the only two watching this game. I don't even think the coaches are watching this game. I don't even know if the players are watching this game right now. This is horrible. And he is going to throw that towards the end zone. Incomplete. He had it in his hands but could not come down with it. And now we have a 46-yard field goal to tie this game. And the kick is away, and it's no good for a 4th time! And that is going to do it! Unless Washington State doesn't want to learn from Toledo. I hope you fumble it. Honestly. Not even chewing the clock.
I might if it gets 4th down here. Give him a chance. But knowing that, they'll probably score a touchdown. I really shouldn't.
And they're going to dump it off to the halfback. It is not getting the 4th down. I can't congratulate this. This is the worst fucking game of college football 26 I have ever witnessed in my life. This coach is an absolute moron. And they are throwing the ball. And it is the guy they used to rely on a lot finally showing up. He goes out of bounds. Ganesh Murthy. You know, they don't teach football in India, folks.
They only teach soccer.
They don't teach that either. They teach cricket. The India soccer team is actual dog shit. Fun fact.
That's not a surprise.
It's not. They used to be the lowest international club on FIFA. Back when FIFA was actually a good game. No, I said nation. I said country, not club. And that's going to be a touchdown. This touchdown should not have happened, though. The only people in the stands, to me, I know we're seeing other fans, but I think those are AI generated. Even the band feels AI generated to me. Even the commentary is AI generated. Are we even real? Honestly, are we even real though? Like, what are we watching here? And I just don't know what Alejado is doing. And the tight end goes out of bounds with zeros on the clock, and that is going to do it. Washington State will get the most undeserved shutout ever. Duke misses 4 field goals, and Washington State comes away with a 10-0 win, all 10 points in the 4th quarter. I demand a difficulty check. There is no way that was a Heisman level quarterback on the CPU. I'm talking about Alejado, not any of them.
Little did we know, we should not have taken Duke plus 4.5.
I mean, guess what? The books are going to have Wazzou be double-digit underdogs from here on out after that performance, because everybody knows that Duke really did it to themselves. Washington State offered absolutely nothing.
That kicker might be on suicide watch this week.
Suicide watch? He might be on homeless watch. They left him with Washington State's team because they know that loser mentality is not needed at Duke, but it is needed at Washington State. Why does your punter kicking field goals?
Because my kicker
only
has
have a
74 accuracy. I'd have a kicker. He just sucks. But apparently all 86 kick power. But they both have 86 power.
Your kick accuracy don't matter.
I think it only affects how slow your meter goes.